A machine tool is the name given to any device for handling or machining rigid materials such as metal, usually by cutting, boring, grinding, shearing, or other forms of deformation. Our modern world would not be possible without machine tools, and so the machine tool industry, those companies that actually manufacture these devices, are interconnected with nearly every other major industry. And in a world trying to become more sustainable, this industry is also taking steps to move in that direction.
To keep Europe competitive and achieve our sustainability goals, we need to maximize resource efficiency. This essentially means putting the materials contained in our waste back into productive use and replacing virgin materials with recycled ones, forming a closed loop, the basis of a circular economy. To make it feasible, industry must be innovative on several fronts: technological, financial, social, and organizational. Many people don't know that machine tools are at the starting point of almost every manufacturing activity. Our sector has a hand in most manufactured products. For instance, 83% of a machine tool is already today composed of easily recyclable materials. But we should all know that the circular economy goes beyond the recycling of materials. An important element is the long life, reuse and remanufacturing of products, with the aim of keeping them in the economy for as long as possible. CECIMO is the voice of the European machine tool industries and related manufacturing technologies that brings together 15 national associations and represents its interest at European, but as well on the global level. For more than 70 years, CECIMO has been promoting the manufacturing competitiveness of our industry, driven by investing in digitization, sustainability and innovation, and therefore contributing to the EU economy.
When it comes to sustainability, CECIMO's member organizations are innovating in various ways to improve their contribution to the circular economy. This manifests in a range of different actions aimed at improving the performance of its products and greatly reducing resource inputs in the operation of these machines. One example of this is the MeTool monitoring system developed by manufacturer Micron.
Micron supports industrial production companies in a wide variety of sectors. We produce and deliver high-performing machining systems. Our transfer solution aims to reduce cost per part produced, space requirement, staffing cost, and to increase manufacturing quality. When in addition, the Micron MeTool monitoring system is used, also significantly fewer cutting tools are needed. All these has a significant ecological impact and supports sustainable manufacturing. Micron MeTool has the highest sensibility and quality of data points, which deliver the finest and exact monitoring curves needed for the analysis. By using artificial intelligence, we developed an algorithm for advanced process optimization and cutting tool wear identification. All this leads to higher control over the production process. For example, by monitoring one cutting tool with Micron MeTool instead of traditional tool monitoring system, a customer was able to reduce the number of cutting tools needed from 613 to 438, roughly 28%. This means the machine can work in production for 900 minutes more due to fewer tool change and fewer machine stops. We developed an open tool monitoring system which is working with all CNC controls and is suited for any machining center available on the market. If most of the machining processes in the market will use Micron MeTool monitoring system, the ecological impact would be enormous. CECIMO represents the common position of European machine tool industries and related manufacturing technologies globally, and monitor for us the EU legislation that directly or indirectly affects our sector.
The use of greener machine tools that minimize energy use, eliminate waste and reduce environmental pollution is critical in achieving the goals of the circular economy. This ongoing trend enables the optimization of manufacturing processes, capacity, energy use, and raw material use. These new technologies turn machine tools into intelligent assets which can exchange information about themselves and about their surroundings in real time. In this respect, it is important to highlight some sector-owned initiatives, such as UMATI, an initiative of our German National Association. UMATI aims at developing universal interfaces that enable machine tools from different manufacturers to exchange with each other. Additive manufacturing, also known as 3D printing, help to reduce waste in the production process, since they only use the material that is needed to produce a part.
One company that is pioneering on the 3D metal printing front is Adira, a Portuguese manufacturer and global provider of metal forming engineering solutions. Aside from 3D printing, they also specialize in the design and production of electric, hybrid, and hydraulic press brakes, shears, automation, and robotized solutions.
Preventing climate change occupies a central place on our agenda. We have the ambition of pursuing activities which rely on renewable power sources and are increasingly focused on sustainable production. We are also focused on reducing as much as possible our carbon footprint. Currently, we produce approximately 25% of the electric power we need to operate. Firstly, we have designed our BB range to be 100% full electric. And where full electric is not possible, our portfolio includes a hybrid range of products which have about 30 to 40% lower power consumption. We have also introduced several high-tech solutions, such as our state-of-the-art 3D metal printer. This printer does not produce metal parts using a subtractive process, which leads to a lot of waste. Instead, it uses a metal powder additive process based on selective laser melting, whereas any powder excess can be used for the next project, leading to the production of a zero metal waste process. The machine tool industry has a responsibility to forge a positive, sustainable, circular economy on the road ahead. We not only aim to create a zero-waste environment, but we are also involved in projects where we actively research for wasted reusage from other areas of our industry. Being a member of CECIMO provides Adira with updated information on the more recent economical, technical and policy developments, but it is also key on helping their associates' interests within the private sector and policymakers, along with a vision for upcoming challenges in the near future.
Data-driven solutions provide us with information in real time. One example is the digital twin. It is a virtual model of a physical asset, such as a machine tool on the shop floor and even in some cases of the whole manufacturing process. It provides a connection between the physical and the digital worlds. Data is continuously communicated and analyzed by the digital twin, which can also accurately model the impact of changes to an existing manufacturing process and optimize process in a transparent way. Having access to the data history of the machine tool allows the manufacturers to visualize the wear and tear of each component. It is therefore easier to see if a certain component requires a repair or replacement or no action at all.
Among the real-world solutions being developed is the creation of a special new compound called Hydropol by the company Framag. Hydropol can be used to build machines that make a much smaller impact on the natural and social environment.
Vibrations cause a lot of problems. They cause temperature, they cause a not smooth running machine, they cause a lot of fuel consumption, which is maybe not needed. For smooth running machines, Framag developed Hydropol. Hydropol is much better than using cast iron or steel welded construction. The advantage is that we have a much better damping factor and it is combined with a very economic production process and a recycling opportunity. The manufacturing and production process of hydropole is up to 25 times better than the usage of a grey cast iron machine bed. If the end of the lifetime has come up, it's easy for normal construction engineers and construction companies to recycle and upcycle hydropole parts.
Complex and sophisticated machining operations can be carried out in only one work process. The hydropole machine bed from Framac also contributes to the machine's efficiency. The excellent damping properties help us to improve the surface quality and reduce the tool wear.
In the machine bed industry, it becomes very important to know exactly what happens in the machine beds. So Framac can build in a lot of sensors for vibrations, for temperature and other system parameters. With these sensors, Framac machine beds can be heated up, can be cooled on the demand of the machine tool or the test rig. And this is a very helpful usage for machines to run them smooth and in a very efficient way.
The multiple initiatives that our sector has undertaken clearly shows the sense of responsibility and commitment of our industry towards sustainability. They are now slowly but surely starting to spill over.
Schneeberger is a Swiss group, and we are serving and delivering to our customer the product and elements for motion, linear guides, systems, spindle, bearing spindle and mineral casting for all different industries, beginning from machine tool and ending through semiconductor, electronic packaging, medical to aerospace. The mineral casting is a relatively new technology and was created from the requirement of the damping of vibration. It's predestined for the high-end application, or the requirements of all machines and equipment is a high speed combined with a high accuracy. The mineral casting is a cold casting technology. We are not bringing additional heating or additional energy. We are mixing and creating, follow special recipes with mineral casting material, that we are bringing different kind of stones, different size of the stones, and gluing with a little portion of epoxy, special epoxy system. It means, compared to old technologies like a steel, what we are replacing, welding construction, cast iron, we are saving definitely CO2 with a replacement by mineral casting. Per year, we are saving 14,000 tons CO2 for our wall, combination, of course, with our customer, that they are deciding to replace the casting by mineral casting. We, as a Schneeberger Group, we are really more than 40 years a member of CECIMO. CECIMO is a binding the power of a lot of 16 European associations, and that bring us to get a voice, that they are guiding our industries. And it's very important to be member, to be active, and to take the possibility of having influences.
As a sector, we still need to ensure that sustainability and circular economy principles become our DNA. Nowadays, many measures such as continuous performance improvement, maintenance, upgrading, refurbishing and recycling are already enforced. Our journey towards a sustainable European economy has just begun, and CECIMO will continue pushing towards sustainability. As an organization, we are more interested in going far rather than going fast, and therefore we will need to work together with our customers and policymakers to meet the ambitious circular plan and to switch towards a more sustainable and green industrial production.